spectator stands.
Well, the umpire, I think, just advising the technical officials. There'll be an announcement made in the arena in a few moments, I'm sure. Brilliant in defence from the Taipei pair.
Turn around by Li Yang, and then Wang Qilin induced pace, and Adianto couldn't refrain from playing backward pace either, but lost the duel.
Solid, the attack.
4-7.
Exposing Li Yang after the first shot.
Wow. It's very difficult to serve to Wang Qilin when he's in this mood. It's such a big reach. It's a beauty.
Lovely shot. What a shot.
9-4.
Tremendous racket skills.
The body, all of the body shows that it's a full power shot that's coming. And just breaking the pace in the nick of time.
It's a confident looking Wang Qilin and Li Yang again today.
Late on that one, Adianto.
4.
They have to remember, if they're not in a good position, take the pace out of the rally.
Well, the shotter was coming directly vertical down. Difficult to hit, but gets through Li Yang.
He's going to struggle on his arm. Adianto.
Well left.
Service over. 11-5. Interval.
Well, it was 7 out of 9 points there to cruise into the mid-game interval with an 11-5 lead. And the Olympic champions looking very strong.
如果跟他后面他不快，我一站后面对不到球。
对，你是后面一个顶过去，然后这顶完就相信慢慢贴起，然后你只要上到贴上，不会放没关系啊。你如果把这个边线不要放边线，不行就从来他把那肩高是高不是。20
Karena siap capek, karena kan itu ya bolanya jalan banget semua, ya.
Got the wind behind them here, the Indonesians, very slightly, but I'm not seeing the big smashes as much as I thought I would.
I think Adianto is limited in his attack. Normally he's got a very, very good smash, extremely hard, and can work relentlessly from the back court. I think the strapping is more than a precaution on his right shoulder. Haven't had the toughest road to this semi-final. They won a hard-fought match in the first round against Ho Chi Ting and Jo Ho Dong, and then got the bye as Kim Astrup went home to Denmark to become a father for the first time. And then a fairly easy win against the daddies in the quarterfinal, Mohammad Hassan, Hendra Setien. So they haven't really been tested except from the first round encounter.
14-5.
And it seems that it doesn't really have the weapons today. The coaches look a little bit resigned.
They do, sat back in their chairs, arms folded. 14-5. Terrific rally.
And it's not just the
15-5.
the smash capacity could be limited, but that probably also means that the practice time is limited as well. They're running away with it, the Olympic champions.
Serving well again today, Li Yang. He did yesterday.
Yeah, and I mean, all credit to them because they have played extremely well.
That one's in.
Top
Wang Qilin stood and watched, hoping. Oh, that was 6 more consecutive points for Wang and Li.
Top server. 17-6.
They're doing so well to cope with this pressure. Again. They're almost unbeatable right now. Put through the kitchen sink at Wang and Li there. And still they survive.
Yeah, the sink broke instead.
10.
This time, Adianto manages to find enough power to hit through Wang Qilin.
7-18.
service was short.
Top server. 8-19.
It's been a wonderful performance from these today. Indonesians delaying the somewhat inevitable now. So far behind on the scoreboard.
Could have challenged the Indonesians, but
Match point.
they've also
8.
conceded to the fact that the semi-final will be the end for them in this year's Japan Open.
9-20.
Well, it's the second game point, second match point. And they've got plenty to spare. Going for the big winner. Wang Qilin.
10-20.
Short serve. And well from Wang Qilin. They were brilliant again today to back up that performance yesterday against Ranki Reddy and Shetty. Simply dominant in all areas of the court. And a fully deserved place in the Japan Open final for the Olympic champions.
Match won by Lia and 1 TV. 21-19. 21-10.
And they'll be thrilled to have saved a bit of energy from not having to go to 3 as well. Things looking very bright again for Wang Qilin and Li Yang. Hoki and Kobayashi, Yu and U is the other men's doubles semi-final in a little while to decide their opponents tomorrow, but for today, semi-final victors Li Yang and Wang Qilin in straight games over Alfian and Arianto. 21-19, 21-10 in just 37 minutes. Well, coming up next is the second women's doubles, the number 4 seeds Kim So-young and Kong Ki-young against Japan's 5 seeds Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara. Welcome back to semi-finals Saturday here at the 2023 Japan Open. Olympic champions Lee and Yang through in men's doubles. We've got women's doubles coming up now. And it's a repeat of the 2019 Japan Open final. Kim and Kong of Korea taking on Matsumoto and Nagahara. Well, Chen Qingchen and Ji Fan beat their teammates Fukushima and Hirota earlier on today on court 1. And so it's the last chance for Japanese representation on home soil in tomorrow's final. 4 seeds versus 5 seeds. Just a few points in the rankings between them. And all to play for here in Japan. So 4 years ago, that Japan Open final, Kim and Kong took the win. And who can forget the quarter-finals of the Tokyo Olympic Games between these two pairs? 28-26 in the third to get into the semi-final. That was one of their previous meetings. So it's pretty exciting, this match. Another women's doubles for us to look forward to, as our hosts here in Japan make final arrangements backstage.
Japan Open 2023 Badminton Championships, a part of HSBC BWF World Tour Super 750 Women's Doubles Semi-Finals.
What an intro. Semi-finals, Kim and Kong.
Please welcome Kim So-yeon, Kong Hee-yeon from Korea.
They're on terrific form. Runner-up last week, they made the final of the Korea Open, lost out to Chen and Jia. They had a good year in 2021, World Championship bronze medal. They took the Olympic bronze medal the same year. And the following year in 22, the World Championship silver medal. Winners here in 19. And they've been simply brilliant so far this week. Had them here on court number 1 a few times. Terrific in all areas of the court. We can expect great things from them today.
Matsumoto, Wakana Nagahara from Japan.
Well, here come the 2 times world champion from 2018 in Nanjing and 2019 in Basel. 2 bronze medal at World Champs as well. 4 outings in total and 4 medals at the World Championships. Brilliant from them. Took the bronze at the Asian Championships this year. And they were in the final here in 2019. Their last World Tour gold or title was the All England, going back a little over 2 years to 2021. But they were in the final recently in Canada. So they're in pretty good form. The Japanese pair as well. And last week they met in the semi-final of the Korean Open, 21-12 in the third. As Kim and Kong went on to the final. So the Koreans win the toss and elect to serve. No choice of ends. 31 years old now. Kim So-young from Daegu in South Korea, now lives in Incheon. 5'8". 5'8" and a half, let's say, in height. And number 3 in the world rankings. Number 2 on the world tour rankings. With her partner here, Kong Hee-young, who's 5 years her junior at 26. From Daejeon, but lives in Jincheon and trains. And a brilliant week they've had so far.
The umpire of this match is
First 2 rounds weren't easy, but they made it look easy on the scoreboard. And then Kasuma and Pratiwi yesterday, they were simply too good.
service judges.
So in the background there, the tall figure, 5'10" figure of Mayu Matsumoto. She's from Sapporo in Hokkaido, north of Tokyo. And that's her partner, Wakana Nagahara, who's now 27. She's from Hokkaido. They spent 27 weeks as the world #1 pair, going back to 2019 now. And equally looking good this week, particularly that quarter-final surprise result for me at least. Paik Hana and Lee So-hee defeated in straight games. So excellent signs of the form of this Japanese pair. As we take a look now at our chair umpire. And Finasi Dayton back on court, this time as service judge. He had a good game earlier. Here's our umpire for the women's doubles, which opened the show. So the Koreans in all black today.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Start the match at the top of our screens.
on my right, Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young, Korea. And on my left, Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nakahara, Japan. Kim So-young serves to Wakana Nakahara. Love ball. Play.
Well, Steen, I didn't get to see the match yesterday. I think we were on air at the time, but Matsumoto and Nagahara beat number 2 seeds Paik Hana and Lee So-hee pretty comfortably. The score surprises me. What do you think?
Yeah, that was a big surprise to me as well. Matsumoto and Nagahara throughout their career haven't had an easy time against the Korean opposition, and Baek and Lee seems to be a really strong combination. So that was a surprise to me.
Well, a missed time forehand from Kong Hee-young, who stares at the ceiling.
2-1.
They should be pretty used to conditions on court #1. They've played in the morning session of the last couple of days as well.
On the other hand, if we look a little bit closer into that thing with Matsumoto and Nagahara, playing the Koreans. Maybe we should have seen it coming because they beat them last week as well on home soil.
Oh, Bacon Lee? Yeah. Okay.
In snap games in the quarterfinal.
Service over 3-2.
Well, it's found the line according to the line judge,
Caught in.
which bodes well for the Koreans, as these line judges have been fantastic all week. But there's a challenge here. And well, there are 2 millimeters in it, but the line judge just get this one wrong.
4-2. Play.
Straight through Wakana Nagahara. Matsumoto unsighted.
Nakahara is not the preferred front court player in this combination here. He's been trying to play some mixed doubles, I think, to better her front court play in the women's doubles as well. And one of the things
Service over.
to judge whether a player is a good front court player or not is sort of how often is she trying actively to get involved, and how big a chance does she need to be able to make a difference, to be able to put it away either in the first or the second shot. That's some of the things that we look for when we try and judge how strong a front court player you are.
Yeah, almost how many shots are they taking?
Yeah.
Big attack from Kim So-young, gets through. Well, we haven't seen any of the long rallies we might have expected so far. It's almost as if we're playing with a faster shuttle right now, as these rallies are being won quite quickly.
Service over. 6-5.
They look a bit more nervous today, Kim and Kong. Go left.
Service over. 6-all.
Early stages in the match, they'll settle in.
Those who were with us yesterday, this is
Service over.
no news, but
7.
we discussed the thing that Kong Hee-young has developed a front court game in the Korean combination.
Then
Well, it's that forehand serve of...
And the umpire's got to be alert as to whether it's a deliberate tactic from the Koreans to sort of disturb Wakana Nakahara and her services, raise the hand and give her extra time to think of the service situation, because
8-6.
it's not
Play.
sort of a choice, a free choice of serving forehand. It's out of necessity. Backhand service isn't working at all.
Oh, what a save.
Excellent. That was actually quite good action from Nakahara. at the front court. Perhaps she's improved as well.
Kim.
Doesn't look like the most effective serve to me, that one, but Kim So-young not throwing a racket through it, just laying it off instead of smashing back. Must be more to it than it appears. That's a nice shot.
That's well played. He's got a big smash, Matsumoto.
Nagahara again, those things. She was hunting that net.
Yeah.
The penultimate shot was set up by her. Here we go. Well, it's a great start for Matsumoto and Nagahara. 11-6 they lead at the mid-game interval.
Play. Service over.
We'll just hands back there.
11.
Kim So-young daring Nagahara to launch a low serve.
Service over. 12. 7.
Big smash. Nagahara, but Kim So-young coping well. That's a good shot.
Positive play there from Kim and Kong. I think they've realized that
12.
Nagahara and Matsumoto, they are really, really strong in the attack. Perhaps also stronger than they anticipated. So it's going to be some battle for the initiative, I think. Good block there.
There we go. So-young trying to get the lift for her partner. Oh, it's just gone wrong. The shot was there for the taking.
13.
It's basically those two that they've pushed over the back line. Two similar shots here, that's the difference between 13-8 or 11-10.
Service over. 9. 13.
She's standing quite far back, Kim, and Nagahara goes for the flicker. The long serve, I should say.
Yes. Forehand long serve, I suppose. Well watched. And in quick to the net.
Go on. Directing.
10, 13. Looks over. 14, 10.
Another one blown over the back line.
Struggling to control that length, aren't they, the Koreans? There's some firepower in Nagahara setting up her partner here.
And super play by Matsumoto, who utilises her reach. Very, very positive for Nagahara and Matsumoto. Because they have little trouble scoring.
Yeah, they really do. That's a beauty.
Looks over. 11, 16.
Thought we might have seen a challenge there. That was a wonderful shot. Well, that's an easy point. And it's too easy for the Japanese.
17, 11.
Simple block from Matsumoto. And instead of trying to take them on at the net, that's nice. Yeah.
Looks over. 12, 17.
Koreans haven't been on this attack as much as they would have liked so far in the match. Japan are not letting them.
No, and I was just checking, and this is actually the first time in this tournament that Kim and Kong is really facing adversity.
Just full toss. Just too high.
They won the matches convincingly.
18, 12.
Against good combinations. Iwanaga and Nakanishi in the first round. That's a good pair. And the Amsat sisters we know are good. They've been absolutely dominant. Hasn't conceded more than 16 points in a game up until now.
Go back on the attack.
Excellent.
And that's what they're patiently waiting for, a chance to get on the attack, and then their attack today has been devastating.
Super variation from Nagahara, who's really done well. Last time I saw her, I can't remember exactly whether it was Suleiman Cup or Singapore, Indonesia, but last time I saw her, she was the liability. That's not at all in the case today. She's managed to get her services into play.
Good cross drive in defence. Just out of reach of the oncoming Japanese player.
Service over.
This one here, Kong Hee-yong, the technique.
Catch the seven. 14, 19.
So good block. Yep.
Service over.
Defence today for the Koreans being called into
20,
question.
10 point.
It's been solid all week, but today I'm just not up to scratch against this pair.
No, they've played brilliantly, and we talked about Nagahara. Perhaps isn't the natural net player, but Matsumoto is making her presence felt as well, both at the net but also at the back line with her height and powerful smashes.
Again, extra bit of pace.
First game won by Mayu Matsumoto.
And in theory, the Japanese are playing into the slight drift as well. So it's not boding well. Maybe the Koreans will have more confidence in their defence in the second end. We'll see in a few moments. But a brilliant first game, 21-14.
頭との配球には継続して。
다리를 움직여 넘기고 들어오는 거 계속 이렇게 하잖아. 근데 또 그냥 딱 직선되려고 대각 때리고 같이 그냥 만들어서 때려도 그래. 알겠지? 여기에 하나 다시 이렇게 해야지. 이렇게 지지
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Please, comfort. Second game. Love ball. Play.
Well, the home crowd delighted with what they've been witnessing so far. Amidst chants of "Let's go Naga Matsu" throughout the interview, and they continue their attacking prowess.
1 love.
Spent wide.
Comes over. 1 ball.
What a big smash though.
You can almost hear it.
Comes over.
The punch he's got in it.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Nakahara well placed, just beneath the outside the right shoulder of Kong Hee-young. Great play.
Oh, brilliant from Nakahara, all over that net. Not exactly her comfort zone, but she did it so well.
And one of the things that I feel they did well here is that when they lift to Kong Hee-young and they got her on the backcourt, well, Kong is not the tallest of athletes, so they push their defense forward and play back flat. And it's actually possible to outmaneuver Kim So-young. See the Koreans, they're not intent of lifting. There's going to be a huge battle for the initiative now, I think.
2, 3.
Yeah, they don't want to lift to this Japanese pair, not today, and especially not on this end when, if anything, their smash is going to come down with a bit more firepower, a bit more speed. Again, Matsumoto misses.
3, all.
But Nakahara must have plugged the batteries in last night. She's fully charged today.
Four, 3.
Good play by Kim So-young, who turned the defense around.
3.
So that's what we should look for, the shots in the service situation that gains initiative and eventually the placement of smashes that is scoring points, but also the defense that turns it around again. That's great.
Just like that.
Gets a little carried away. Kim So-young trying to continue, and that opens up the court because there's too much quality in the flat defense from Maya Matsumoto.
She's bringing the hammer down.
Yeah. But I love that this play by the Japanese pair. I was super impressed by Kim and Kong. We've seen them twice and they've just hammered their opponents, but these two are doing so well these days, pushing the defense forward. They're not intent on lifting, so instead of having a sort of like a more passive defensive racket carriage, they have an offensive racket carriage and tries to play back flat whenever the possibility is there. Yeah. Brilliant.
I noticed something in the opening game, Sting, I was going to ask you about it. When one of them, let's say Nakahara, is smashing down, I noticed Matsumoto is not pushing in looking for the net kill. She's stepping back looking for that drive which kept coming.
Yeah.
And then they could attack even harder.
Yeah, because probably they've got some video from last week where they lost in Korea in the semi-final, and noticed that the Korean plan A in defense is to get it away
Right.
So there won't be a lot of chances. See, there it was. If Nagahara had moved out, she would have been able to continue.
Like that. They're not blocking to the net. They're driving off.
Yeah.
Lifting off.
But here we see Matsumoto quite stationary, not really moving back. So hoping that there's two different situations. There's one situation where you move back to help your partner out in the workload, and there's one situation where you move back to help your partner finish the attack. So in this situation, Matsumoto is hoping that, relying on that, Nagahara can play herself into a better position, move a little bit ahead of the trend lines, and fire a very good smash. If that's the case, then she's ready to move out. But at the moment, it's that like, hey, you take care of business at the back court, and I'll wait for the power.
Well, that's the reason why Matsumoto has been allowing her to play the backcourt, because she can do that.
But look at that, same placement again on the right side of Kong Hye-young.
Yeah.
And the solution here is not taking a step back, what most players think. It's taking a step forward and have a much more aggressive racket carriage. So to play flat back instead of trying to lift it long back again.
Well, that would be brave today. Nagahara seems to be the hardest hitter out here in women's doubles. She's hitting as hard as Jay Fan, I would say, at least today.
No. But she's hitting hard.
We need the speed gun out here for this event, that's what we need.
Especially playing with the drift, the defensive plan from these two here, playing a much more flat defense is really efficient, because you sort of take away the risk of playing it long, as we saw here when you attempt the long lift.
Good placement. Cross smash across the body as well.
She tried to get it away, and immediately they're vulnerable. Look where Kong hit that shot from. That wasn't on the trend line at all. It was in front of it. It got too short. It's too difficult to get the accuracy in the long defense here.
Good rotation. She knew that was her shot. And Nagahara was going to leave it.
You mentioned it in the first match, probably, this development in women's doubles that we see all the time. We see it again here. I'm so happy to see this Japanese pair play such a positive and
aggressive style.
Yeah, and they've developed their game. That's admirable. There's so many pairs that are stuck with doing the same over and over again, and if they win, that's because we got the game going on our premises, and if we lose, okay, it wasn't really our day, come back stronger, but they rarely come back stronger. Here's someone that's come back stronger. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great point. Well, Kong can hit hard, and given the opportunity, can find the winner as well.
Good comeback by the Koreans.
They've done well here to come back in this second. And with a 3-point lead at the break.
앞사람 지나가는 드라이브 스윙이 저희 지금 잘 보고 있는데 지금 조금 아웃이 저희 이제 안으로 들어가고 수비를 끝까지 빠져나가니까 올리고 드라이브 스윙이 절대 짧은 게 아니라 긴 드라이브 스윙.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. Coach.
回さないで本当にチャンスの数作って
Nakala? (11-8). Play.
That's one of the longest coachings that I've seen. Lee Kyung-won, the Korean women's doubles coach. Normally she's out in double quick time. Excellent.
12.
Cross smash.
8.
Well, there she is.
Kong, yeah.
Plenty to say, and I think the way I'm reading this, they did well to be ahead by 3 points at the break because they seem under the cosh even to this point. And even
Yeah,
with
but
the lead.
things are starting to turn around. Good play.
Good rotation. Kim So-young following her own shot.
Oh, she missed it. Air shot.
Kong did well to cover her partner. Oh, it's a tremendous rally. The shot quality is superb here.
It's a fantastic rally. Right. Excellent play.
Well, that's a big point mentally. The longest rally I think we've seen.
13-8.
And the Koreans come out on top just as they're taking a healthy lead. Great defence. Kong still working hard in the mid to rear. Going wide.
Yeah.
And this is a more confident looking Kim So-young, Ko Hee-young.
She got what she wanted. Kong, the last shot from Matsumoto, didn't have the right quality and immediately killed on Nakahara.
Play on.
And they're sensing weakness here, the Koreans.
And
That's all they need is...
they've taken over.
There's a bit of confidence and that what they're doing is working. Oh, that's superb. What a cutout from Wakana Nakahara. She was looking for this one.
9-14. 14.
Oh, moments of indecision. And the Koreans on the back foot from that point.
We've seen a change in
11.
the Japanese defensive plan here. And in the latest 5-6 rallies where they're lifting long again.
Play.
Well, the Koreans had won 5 points on the bounce. It's now 3 on the bounce for the Japanese.
Service over.
Trying a bit too hard to find the winner.
15. 11.
Tying up Matsumoto.
And there was that long rally
16. 11.
a while ago, but it seems like it took its toll on the Japanese. Excellent play.
17. 11.
It's fascinating how things can change so quickly. And a fantastic job by the Koreans. Coming back in this second game. That's the way to do it for Nagaha and Matsumoto.
Service over.
Patient attacking play.
12. 18.
But most likely too far behind here in this second game.
Service over. 19. 12.
Well, it's been a brilliant turnaround. Considering what happened in the opening game. And it looks all the way like this will go the distance. Half court and finished from Matsumoto.
Service over. 13.
Kong had no choice here.
19.
That's all she had.
Look at the stance of Matsumoto. She knows that it's going to be a long serve. And she doesn't know because we didn't know either. I didn't know.
Oh, over the top. And again, Nagahara mixing things up. Ah, lovely shot from Kim So-young. Matsumoto looks tired, Steen.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Service over 20, 10 point, 13.
With the game so far going, I guess she's not prepared to waste too much energy knowing it's going to the third.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's how you feel, how you feel, how much is left in the tank, how much you're prepared to work.
Game point here, Kim and Kong looking to force a decider. First time of asking. A great comeback.
Second game won by Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young.
A massive difference to the opening game.
Game off.
And the match set up perfectly now for a thrilling decider. One game more, 20-13 the second.
드라이버를 좀 짧게 끊어줘. 그게 아웃 안 돼. 이거 중요하고 흘러가는 건 끝났다면 가운데 때려버리면 적사 아웃 나니까 그냥 못 해도 강하게.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Japanese coach we saw there after national coach Kei Jima had left the kickbox. That was former international Shun Sasaki. Nationals player is now coaching.
Thought I recognised him, and I couldn't remember from where.
Now coaching the company team that Matsumoto and Juara is playing for. It's a bank that's based in the Akita prefecture. The Akita Masters.
1 love.
Yeah, well placed attack again into the pocket of Matsumoto.
That's over. 1 off. Kim.
Have the difference in ends been too much to worry about, Steen? Is that the reason why either pair are stronger or weaker?
Yeah.
And
It's
so, and
difficult to see here. It's difficult to control the defense on the far side of the court, and I would suggest that the pair playing the far side of the court push the defense forward.
what a shot.
Good coverage by Matsumoto.
3-1.
Just got to rack it out in time.
So like these arm extensions that gets longer and longer and longer the more you need it.
We had a cartoon in the UK back in the 80s called Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember him?
He had one of those arms.
He did.
Service over. 2, 3.
Go, go, Gadget arm, that was it.
I don't think it's the right decision to try and push there. They played so well in the first game by gaining the initiative by blocking, playing it below the tape, and then relying on their strong attack. Was it change? Block it.
Oh!
Fantastic save.
Nagahara did well in the early part of that rally to intercept. I really didn't expect one here. And what a save from Matsumoto.
Yeah.
Well in court. Calm, distraught.
3. Service over. 4-4.
I think if I were the Koreans, I would stand even further back in the returning position. So I was sure I had a long covered. Well, boy, that's a beauty.
What a shot.
One of the ways to cope with the slight
5,
drift, play cross instead.
4.
There's a much longer court that way. Diagonal.
So Young doing well, turning defense into attack.
To me, from a Japanese point of view, it's too much of a dogfight, and the Koreans are going to win that. I think they've got to make it a battle between the Korean defense and the Japanese power.
7-4.
Well, they'll take every bit of luck they can get.
2 points difference when that stays on your own side or rolls over.
Why is it, Steen, that the Koreans would be better in that dogfight you mentioned? Just the mid-court, is that?
They move faster, and I think they are, as a pair, stronger in the front court game. The faster the game goes,
4.
the height and the reach is bigger on the Japanese side. That also means that they have to swing the arm longer when they have to change from side to side. So I'm not sure that really holds up in reality, but I think what I want to say is that the racket skills in the flat game, front court game is better with the Koreans.
Yeah, a bit more short and compact.
Shorter
and precise.
movement, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is slipping away from the home favourites. They've got to make something happen now.
I expected a closer start to the third game. I thought the Japanese might even be just ahead. The Koreans were so confident finishing the match, finishing the second end, and they'll be finishing the match in the same end. Oh. They're doing well to survive, the Koreans.
That's the blocks. That's what's. Oh, lucky again. But that's the way to do it.
Step forwards. Oh, she's really on the back foot now, Kong. Giving herself time to recover with a high lift. Well, a tired looking Kim and Kong. I don't think they were worried about the back line. I don't think they had the energy to go one more.
And that should be comforting for the home pair.
5, 9.
They have to. They're probably a bit tired themselves, but they need to look at the other side as well. They're not too fresh either.
58 shots, the longest rally we've seen in this match. And 53 minutes of play so far. Well, that puts a stop to 6 straight points for the Koreans.
Double over. 10, 5.
Pretty orthodox return of serve, perhaps popped up a bit too high from Matsumoto. Good third shot from Kong.
Ball. 28.
This is going to take something special, Steen, for the Japanese to get back into this.
And I think it's also due to the Koreans upping their game, and I think we touched upon it that perhaps they haven't really been challenged enough so far in the tournament.
Well, change of ends coming up in a moment. 11-5 at the mid-game interval here.
흘러가는 것만 한 박자 치고 때려야 돼, 그렇지?
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
ね、国が熱戦にパターンつく。
Touch, move in.
頑張って。数的なチャンスあるよ。
Eleven, 5. Play.
Well, plenty of work to do for the Japanese, but a good start
12.
as we restart the
5.
match. Midway through the third. The contrast to game one is incredible. Matsumoto and especially Nagahara were finding winners
But
relentlessly.
and again, I mean, it's totally incomprehensible
Double over.
that nobody really cared to choose ends in the beginning. I don't understand it.
I really don't. Every match I watch in these kind of arenas, which is most of the matches we watch, they don't choose an end, and there's always endy conditions. For me, I like to finish on the strongest end. So I'd start the match.
There can be different considerations, but certainly you must have some kind of idea as to what you want. If it's a difficult opponent or an opponent that's strong, if they get started, then you might want to take the best side in the opening game to sort of prevent that. But certainly there must be some consideration whether you serve or not serve. That's, in my opinion, totally indifferent.
Sound when Nagahara gets going. Matsumoto with a finish.
And that's what they're going to do.
They just need a few more mid-game intervals so they can recharge and have the energy to get on that big attack. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. Important now. They need a run of points here, the Japanese. And a missed serve is not going to help their cause.
14-8.
Oh, brilliant from Kong. The rally still goes though. Wow.
Super follow-up from Kong.
Yeah.
It's so easy to think that that is enough.
Just have the awareness to keep going. And being assertive in defence. As Steen said earlier, the key there. Well, you can be assured that Kim and Kong won't take their foot off the pedal here. Desperately they'll want to finish this. And so it's going to be a really tough ask for the 2-time world champions.
That's the flat defense.
They're really pinning Matsumoto. So Young staying patient.
Good rally.
Yeah.
Applying good pressure. Kim and Kong.
Got a bit lucky there, Nagahara. Matsumoto being forced into these deep lunges. This will be killing her physically. Well, this point is absolutely crucial.
Oh, that's a great defense from Nagahara. The very best of the match.
17-8.
So much pressure applied from the Koreans.
87 shots, the longest by a country mile. It was terrific, wasn't it, all round?
Both pairs trying to keep a straight face. They desperately want to go towel down, but ready to play the next rally.
Eight. Service over. 9-18.
Well, another run of points ends. Last chance saloon, really, for the Japanese now. Oh, look at that from Kong Hee-yong. Apologetically in as the body shot
Service over.
just adds insult to injury,
19-9.
or rather injury to insult in this case.
So the gap outside of the right shoulder is now officially closed.
Well, Matsumoto revived and set up a terrific rally.
Service over. 10-19.
I thought these two former world champions, they started out in fantastic fashion, but even better replies from Kim and Kong.
Oh, she really wanted that. Big swing at the net. Adrenaline took over.
20
And
match
Matsumoto
point.
misses.
10.
10 match points and for a place in the Japan Open final. And on the first time of asking, and look what it means to them. Delight in celebration. Huge smiles and jumped into each other's arms. That is lovely. It was a tremendous effort, a great start for the Japanese pair, Matsumoto and Nagahara. But today belongs to Kim So-young and Kong Hee-yong. And I think those smiles will be etched on their faces for hours to come.
14-21. 21.
It's also a testament to how tough this match was. It's a fantastic women's double. They're delighted to be in the second consecutive final in 2 weeks, confirming that they, together with Chen and Juara, are the two best women's doubles. Yeah,
they really are. Tremendous week for both. Well-deserved place in the final, and I can't wait to watch what happens tomorrow. 3 games it took and 65 minutes. 14-21, 21-13, 21-10 finish for Kim and Kong. We've got men's doubles action coming up in a few moments' time. Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi are taking on Liu Chen and Wu Xuanyi. Welcome back to semi-final Saturday here at the Japan Open 2023. We're inside the first gymnasium at the Yoyogi National Stadium. We've got two former world champion pairs in men's doubles coming up next. Takuro Hoki and Yuko Kobayashi taking on Liu Chen and Yu Xuanyi. Well, Li Yang and Wang Qilin, first of all, the Olympic champions, were brilliant today and yesterday, and a fully deserved place for them. They're in the final tomorrow. They're waiting for the result of this next match between the 2021 world champions, Hoki and Kobayashi, against the 2018 world champions, Liu and Yu.
One of them at least, Liu Chen. But Wu Xuanyi is his new partner, as Li Junhui had to retire due to many injuries.
Ah, yes, thank you for the correction, Steen. That's absolutely right.
Men's doubles semi-final. Please welcome Takuro Hoki, Yuko Kobayashi for Japan.
Well, here come the Tokyo crowd's home favourites. The former world #1 pair, Takuro Hoki and Yuko Kobayashi.
日本男子ダブルスエースの登場。ホキ拓郎選手、小林優子選手、2021年世界選手権優勝。目指すは日本人初めての男子
Quarterfinalists here back in 2018, that's their best result at the Japan Open. So they've already done one better today. Can they make a final? 6 titles on the World Tour, including Singapore most recently.
Please welcome Liu Chen, Australia for China. Please give a warm welcome to both players.
There's Liu Shen on the left. He was runner-up here back in 2018 with Li Junhui, who Steen just mentioned. And former winner here back in 2016. All the way back 7 years ago.
Yeah, there was the Twin Towers, as they were named, Liu Chen and Li Junhui.
Yeah, 6'4", and how tall was Li? About 6'3"?
He was taller.
He was taller?
Yeah, he was taller, so he's lost 4 centimeters in partner, switching to Wu Xuanyi here.
Well, the World Tour Finals last year was the last time they stood on top of a podium on the World Tour. Their last match, as you can see, 22-20 in the third. That was semi-final at the Sudirman Cup. And that followed their previous meeting at the Malaysian Masters, which was also 22-20 in the third. But that one went in favour of the Japanese.
Serve? He's going to serve? Okay. Which side do you want?
Well, again, the Japanese pair win the toss and elect to serve. No choice of ends, and so the Chinese given that responsibility.
Let's get back to that semi-final of Sudirman Cup at a little later time, because that wasn't just any old match.
No. Well, here is Takuro Hoki, 27 years of age, from the Yamaguchi Prefecture in Japan. Number 5 in the rankings, number 6 in the World Tour rankings, the race to the finals. Spent 14 weeks as Japan's world #1 pair. A couple of times they've been up there. December last year was their last. This is Yugo Kobayashi from Miyagi. He's just a touch older at 28.
この試合の主審はリステラティク・モーラ
Aaron Chia and Silver Yip pushed them all the way yesterday. That was a tremendous match here on court 1. 21-16 in the third in 65 minutes. So the giant figure of Liu Chen, 6'4" in height, Beijing in China, currently number 7 in the rankings. And with his former partner, as world #1 pair, Yu Xuanyi's former partner, Liu Yushen. They got up to number 2 in the rankings. But these two together currently ranked 7 and quite far down on the world tour rankings as well. So it was Akira Koga and Taishi Saito that gave them the most trouble so far this week. Look at those two opening games, both 22-20. We're full of discussion about 22-20 right now.
Yeah, yesterday they were down 16-9 in the second game. They were in dire straits.
As we take a look at our chair umpire. And Mayo Kim, head coach of the Korean national para badminton team, and takes her seat as service judge. She's written a book, in fact, on para badminton and how best to move, how best to coach wheelchair players. Very interesting stuff.
I actually once coached for a single day, coached the Danish deaf badminton team. That was quite extraordinary. In order to sort of gather people together, you stamp the floor instead of speaking out, of course. You stamped the floor so they could feel the vibrations, and I can tell you, I could really speak up.
Very good. Yeah, very good, Steen.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Yo Yu Chen and Oh Xuani, China. And on my left, Yugo Kobayashi and Sakura Hoki, Japan. Sakura Hoki to serve to Yao Yu Chen. Battle. Play. One love.
That was a tough punish for a bad service return there. Directly on top of the head of Liu Chen. Just to finish
Service over.
my career as a deaf badminton coach, I can say that it's actually very difficult to play when you hear the sound of the shots. It's part of the sort of judgment. You can hear the sound of the slices and so on. So if you try to play with earplugs, that's a very good attention exercise. Focusing your attention, you have to look even more carefully at what your opponents are doing.
Service over.
And then let's get back to Sudirman Cup and the semi-final. I said it wasn't just any old semi-final match. It was a match where Japan had a 2-1 lead in the overall match to be the first team ever to defeat
Service over.
China on home soil in the Semifinal Cup, and Hoki and Kobayashi, they were in a favorable position in the third game. They were up 19-13 in 2016, having 4 match points to win the team tie against China. Then Liu Chen turned around and said to his partner, "Jump on my shoulders, and then I'm going to carry you through." And then he scored 6 points in succession, 22-20. And China went on to win 3-2 and eventually win the title. Fantastic player, Liu Chen. When it's a sharp situation, Wu Shunyi, one of the more inexperienced players. Normally the Chinese team in Semifinal Cup is loaded with world champions and Olympic champions and Asian Games gold medalists and stuff like that. That's not the case for Wu Shunyi. He was struggling. But,
he looks nervous at times, Steen, I find, when I watch him.
Yeah. Of course, you're playing with... You're playing with a partner that's been world champion and Olympic silver medalist, so you know that if you lose the match, you know whose fault it is. At least that's how it's perceived. But it's of course not always the truth. So you could say that Wu and Liu, they broke Japanese hearts back in Suzhou. The question is whether they can do it again here. Japanese home soil. He's been shut down here, he's been hit in the head. Liu Chen has not been the best of start for him.
And what's happened to this pair in the last year or so? I mean, they were in 5 finals throughout 2022.
Thank you.
Liu and Wu.
Yeah.
And they picked up 3 of those titles. But this year, so far, it's eluded them.
Yeah, it seems when you start out as a new combination, you've got a lot of guts and motivation. Then you want to try and improve yourself and get to the top. And then when you get to the top, then you want to stay there. But then a lot of other people start analyzing you and want to beat you and playing their best every time they play you. And they're not feeling like favorites when they play you. They're feeling more like underdogs. And things become more difficult. And you have to evolve your game.
4. Bye.
So, if we take a look at it, all in all, it's the home favorites who are also the favorites in this match here. They won 1 of their encounters, and they, in quotation marks, should have won the second one as well.
Well, the one they did win was also 22-20 in the third. Yeah. And so
9-5.
It's a very evenly poised matchup, this one.
I think the way we've seen Hoki and Kobayashi play here on home soil, they're playing really well. Both have hit an extremely high level.
5.
Well, it's a quick fire start to this match. Just 6 minutes of action. And already 16 points on the scoreboard. Yu Shen, Yu Shuangyi, 11-6 at the break.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you, coaches.
Well, that's what the home crowd want to see, is a pumped up Takura hockey. Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's amazing. What a rally. How the Japanese coach,
13-5.
with that pressure from the Chinese pair, I have no idea.
Service over. 6-13.
Big hit from Yu Shuangyi.
13.
So formidable in the forecourt, Yu Chen.
Service over.
Attacking play from Kobayashi,
14.
mixing it up with drop shots.
7. Service over. 8-14. Service over. 15-8.
Really confident. Great tense serve. Oh, he's broken the string. Not just one.
9.
He hit that so hard. The fast forearm of Liu Chen. Landed in.
17-9.
The preferred formation for Chinese pair with both backcourt and Leo at the front.
Yeah. Well played.
17-9.
If there was more time to play with, Steen, running into the Olympics, for example, would this be the best combination the Chinese have got?
It's over.
It's very difficult to say. We like to discuss it, and I like to discuss it, but in all honesty, you have to be at the practice to give a qualified opinion about it. When we're sitting like we are, you can always find some other combinations, and I have some that I feel could perhaps be even stronger than the ones that they have at the moment.
Service over.
It's also if they can fit into a playing style and fit into the different roles and so on. So it seems to me that the combinations they have are a bit uneven. I mean, there's no doubt here that Liu Chen is the better player overall. He's better than Oshumi. He's also more experienced, so it's not a big surprise. But, yeah, it's really difficult to answer seriously. But for discussions, we always have something better we can come up with.
21-10.
Opening game looked pretty comprehensive for Kobayashi and Hoki in the end. 21-10, just 14 minutes. Well, a surprising scoreline in the opener for me at least. 21-10. Japanese pair. And Liu Chen going to have to pick up his partner and carry him back into this match somehow.
He's in that kind of mood. Sakura Hoki. He's really, really difficult to handle on the front court.
Oh, he's having a great week. Taking on Ranky Reddy and Shetty yesterday like they did. It's a terrific watch.
Challenge.
Challenge, my apologies. My head's got the sleepiest, Steve.
But it was a good match.
Yes, of course it was. Challenge, so. It was Liam Wang, of course, yesterday against the Indians.
Yeah, that was another good match.
Yeah, we had them both, so I get confused.
It looks tough for Leo and all here. Defense.
Reverse slice, straight shot. Kobayashi was a beauty.
They were playing great defense here, Kobayashi and Hoki, because it was impossible for all to get in a good position and apply so much power in the attack that he could get the Juara involved. So if you can play the exact right trajectory so that you feel confidence that you can get it over the front court playing or past the front court playing, there's a lot of pressure added to the back court now. That's a good one.
Good save. Oh, Kobayashi fails at the last moment. Outwitted by Liu Chen.
In that situation there, you're battling with Liu Chen on the racket, so to speak, on the racket skills. That's a tough one to win. Quite lucky there, 2 times. Hoki and Kobayashi thought can't continue, and he didn't.
Oh, terrific.
Excellent shot. So when he gets that little extra time, Ushanyi, he is capable of working relentlessly from the backcourt. Quick on his feet.
Yeah, creates a big angle down to 2.
It's always difficult to come in as a new one, and a player who's played in an established partnership. That's not easy.
That's great defense from Kobayashi. to rally.
Excellent.
Service over. 7-3.
Well, that's our longest rally so far in this match.
Play on.
Oh, I think he broke a string. Maybe not. Just sounded a bit unusual from Li Chen.
Service over.
It's been a while since I've seen Hoki and Kobayashi play this well. You know, they missed the last one.
Service over. 9-4.
That's a big winner.
10-4.
The height he got off the floor to hit that smash. Watch this. .386. The speed of the smash.
Service over. 5-10. Play on. Service over. 11-5. Interval.
Well, they're continuing where they left off in game one. Terrific so far from Hoki and Kobayashi.
3球目いいから。サーブ拿到高原先断进来嘛。